Hello stampers and friends, this is Jenny Day back for another video tutorial on something that's really pretty popular and trendy right now, and that is the divider screen card. And you'll notice I don't have this finished, so you'll be able to see what it looks like when it's all finished, but I'm going to give you just real basic dimensions and some ideas. Really, the possibilities are endless with this card. Comes out, and there are some right now. The design for this divider card has 4 panels, but this one has 3. And the thing about this is that it measures. You want to find a piece of cardstock. So for my base here, I used like Pear Pizzazz for this one, and it measures 8 1/4 by 6. So those are the measurements, real easy to remember from one piece of cardstock. And then I took, and a lot of this card's already done because there's kind of a lot of punches to it, so I want to just go along and do some of it with you, but show you some of it already done too. So use the scallop punch. You can use any punch you'd like. I've seen hearts used up there, or the lace punch, and I just think that it gives this an elegant look. I'm going after this spring card here, so it'll be really nice to get in the mail. And now the other thing is, since it has 3 panels, I just used 3 panels here of the white, Whisper White, and ran it through the polka dot embossing folder. So I only have 2 of those, and I'll show you what we'll do to the middle piece. That will give it, we'll stamp a little and we'll give a place to write in the middle. Then we're going to decorate the front, and then we're going to give our little divider screen some legs with the punch. It's really fun. And a few more things too. As I go, I'll show you kind of how you can kind of save money too. You see the middle here, of the flower. Instead of using all rhinestones, I just use a few rhinestones because it does save you money, and maybe you don't need that much sparkle. But to use Dazzling Diamonds piece of cardstock, it's very glittery, and if you use the very small round punch, you make the center of the flowers. You could make those all day. That saves a lot of money. So that's what we did there. So now that you got the concept here, oh, and then also where you score it is 2 3/4 by 5 1/2. So it'll end up folding for you perfectly. So if you remember those easy dimensions, let's finish building our card. So for the next step, we're going to do the middle panel that will fit right in there. And so the stamp sets I'm using is Petite Petals, this one from Stampin' Up, and the one that is Hello Lovely. We're going to use this sentiment that says Hello Lovely, and we're going to use Flower Shop. This one's always fun to coordinate with the Petite Petals because you can put them inside and build them up and make them look dimensional. So what we'll do is we will use this pretty little rosebud, and we're going to use 2 colors in this. Only going to use Perfect Plum and Blushing Bride. So we're going to ink up the small cute little stamp here in Blushing Bride, and take and this one is not embossed, it's just plain Whisper White. And we're going to stamp a couple of these just coming off the page, and and that's as simple as it is. All we want to do is make a panel where it'll coordinate, but then you would be able to write. So what we'll do, since we're going to just build as we go, I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. So there you go. Now we're getting a panel that's got a lot of interest. Okay, so this panel's done, and this one's done too. So I'm going to show you how to build a flower and some butterflies, and we'll finish the front. So to build the flower, I use this design, which is kind of nice. It looks like a jean pattern, really. And I stamped it in the Blushing Bride there. And then the coordinating punches, this is the coordinating flower punch, and I'm just going to punch that out because I had the other ones already punched. So you have your base of your flower, and then I already stamped with this other little cute flower in the Perfect Plum, and that's what that looks like. Now I'm going to show you something really handy. You can use a pencil, a pen, but I just have this it's impressor, I guess, and it just punches down, makes my flowers be three-dimensional. You just go ahead and push in the center. Now I'm gonna glue that right on. You see that? So we're building. It's real easy. And then, like I said, I punched the dazzling diamonds and put that right in the middle, and we're done with our flower. It's that simple. So we really, for this card, need 6 of these flowers here. So when you go to make your project and you're getting everything, know you need 6 flowers. Okay, so we have that part done. Now we're going to let's work on the front. So just a piece of Whisper White cardstock. We'll get the Hello Lovely sentiment, and we're going to ink that up in Perfect Plum. See if I can do that over here. Okay, there we go. That's perfect. Perfect Plum is perfect. And then for this card, we're going to need the label punch. This is going to come in handy not just for your sentiment, but also for your legs of your card. So let's punch that out. And here you go. You have your sentiment, and it totally coordinates with the stamp that you just stamped. And go ahead and I cut my dimensionals in half because it saves money and you don't really need that many. And I put one in each corner. So we'll take our card and we will put it right in the middle. So you see the front has some dimension already. Now we're just going to decorate with our flowers. So let's see, we have 3 flowers left, and we'll have a butterfly too. So they can kind of go off the side of the page if you like them to. See how this went here, like that. And one more dimensional on the back here, and it can go like so. So here we go. We've decorated it really fast, but here we go. We're going to make one butterfly for the front, and in that case, we're going to use the large butterfly punch and punch it with the cardstock of Perfect Plum. So there we have our base here of the butterfly. Now to give it some dimension, we're gonna stamp the small butterfly punch out of the Blushing Bride right there. So they coordinate real well. And then just bend your butterfly a little bit and put a little snail, and we will pop it out. That is how simple it is to make a butterfly. And then I do use the rhinestones for the butterflies because I just think that it needs that. Okay, so there, we made a butterfly. Now we'll just use another Stampin' Dimensional, and that goes on the back because we want this to have, it's a pretty card, so why not go all out and make it dimensional, and somebody on the receiving end just is so happy to get it. So let's put it about right there. Oops. Okay, let me raise this up. You have to remember to raise this up because we're also going to punch down here. So raise up all of your designs. Don't cover up your saying. Okay, now to finish, we're going to take that same label punch and let's take this flower off just until we punch. And it's important that you line up the top to the middle of your cardstock. So go on, I'm going to take that butterfly off too, because it can go on after. So we learned something today. So I'm going to stand up here so you can see. We are going to punch right in the middle. So we have the cardstock lining up. Pop that out. And it looks like we need to go down a little further, so that's what we're going to do. You have to go down just this far. I didn't go down far enough, so I'll fix that. So pop that out, and then we're going to pop that out too. There we go. So you only go halfways here. And so then, so you can fix that and it folds together. Let's put the flowers back on. And the butterflies. Perfect. Okay. And I'm just going to fix this. So of course, you wouldn't go that high because I had it too far. You'd have all three matching when you put it together. So I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial on the divider screen card. And for any of these products that you would like to order, you could go to jennydaystamps.stampinup.net and get lots of tips and ideas and enjoy making the card. So happy stamping, everyone. See you later.